Hello everybody, how is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing well on this Tuesday. Just give me 1 second while I get Oblivion up. Alright, there we go. Oblivion Remastered again. There was some issues Saturday and Sunday. Well, mainly just Saturday. I have fixed said issues with the PC. There might come another issue at some point. I do see my graphics card kind of sagging a little bit, but the main issues have been fixed.
Yes, Master. You need me?
PC is not likely to crash due to overheat, because that was the main issue. In the meantime of that, I have been doing a few things. Mainly, you can now see the skeleton keys back on me. I think I left it behind at one point. Yeah, it's back on me. And I've picked up Peryite's quest, got a Paranoia quest, finding the Thieves Guild, and I did a few other quests. Namely the Seeking Your Roots quest, which is all about the Nirn route and getting some potions made here in Skingrad. I've also leveled up Destruction a bit, to where my best spells are now about 70 points of damage. Yeah, we are getting up there, but we are actually going to drop some stuff off back at Dunbarrow. I think there's some gold sitting at Dunbarrow too that we can claim. I'm gonna drop some stuff off, then we're gonna try to join the Thieves Guild, because besides the fact I am the wielder of Nocturnal's skeleton key, so therefore I'm the best pickpocket this side of Tamriel for right now, because I've got 140 pickpocket, or well, lockpick. I also want to start their guild, their quest line, because I want to start working on light armor. Heavy armor is great, don't get me wrong. I have a 73 in heavy armor, but light armor has been kind of neglected, so I want to start running the Thief and Dark Brotherhood quest lines. Try to get through them a bit quicker than usual. Of course, that does mean I've got my normal silver arrows. I'm gonna check the rest of my arrow types. 133 Dwarven, 77 Elvish, okay, 421 Steel, okay. The Daedric Dagger, okay, so that's staying on me, and so is that. That's what I thought. I accidentally picked those up at one point, and I shouldn't have. Elixirs of the Exploration is what we made from the... Funny enough, those are what we made from the... that was what we made from Nirnroot. We made a weak version, a basic version, a moderate version, and a really strong version. It takes 10 Nirnroot, then 20, then 30, then 40. And I will show you exactly using the map how I did it. Besides the ones that I already had picked up over various places. I came right here to Walnut and just traced along the edge. I didn't hit the main Imperial Island, but I traced along the edge of this. I don't think I hit this island though. Went down here, traced up all the way up this river, and back down. Up this river, hit this island. Up this river, back down. I think I hit this lake. Down here, this river, all up and down it. All the way down here, past Leowin, out this way, this island, all come back to Leowin, down this way, back up here, up this, on this river, and I think we were right at, I think I was right at Breville when I finally finished it out. It took a good while, I'll say it. Oh yeah, we also have Pereite's quest now, so that's fun. But we're gonna do the Thieves Guild. So the Thieves Guild states that we basically need to find them at night. And I forgot the easiest way to do it, to join the Thieves Guild, is just find a beggar, literally someone who goes, "Couldn't you spare a coin?" Give them a couple of coins in the barter system, get them up to like 75, and then just ask about the Grey Fox. And they'll be like, so you want to meet him? Or you want to join the thieves? Go to this location. You'll find it. And it's like, okay, thank you. You're very wise for a beggar. So, what we need to do now is go over here, and there is this little sector right here. Jump over. Now we just need to make it, I think it said, yeah, midnight. Oh, key fell off my keyboard. It does that, the keyboard's old. So we're gonna do about 6 hours. We are going to go ahead and drop ourselves down out of Daedric armor to the raiment. We'll use, of the two, I think if I remember correctly, yeah, it's better to have the Mind and Body ring. So we'll drop the Ring of Feather for Ring of Shadows here in a minute.
I really don't have time for... Somehow I think we will meet again.
Oh, we will. Armand. Amuse. We still have one more person. Where are you?
Good day. You say a beggar told you to seek me out? Good enough for me, then. He is the King of Thieves in Cyrodiil. You could think of him as our guildmaster, although he would deny that title. Be patient and wait for the others. I need both the Wood Elf and the Argonian before I can begin.
Alright.
Somehow I think we will meet again.
So we're waiting for the Wood Elf. Let me look around real quick. Where is she? There's Methridil.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine. I'll see you again. Yes, I'll see you again. Sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine.
Yeah, so this is why Amuse actually can't tell you about this. Because he's part of this. Come on, hurry up.
hope I can help. Everyone is here. Let's begin. The Thieves Guild is not a myth. We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Methridel, you know the rules. However, for Amuse and the newcomer, let me state them clearly. Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be invited into the guild.
I'll have it before sunrise.
Somewhere in the Imperial City. The beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more thing. You cannot kill each other during this trial. We may be thieves, but we're not murderers.
Maybe he lives in the Elven Gardens district.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, fat.
Puny Ankus.
Please be gentle. Anything for you. He lives in the temple. Blessings of Archay upon ye.
Blessings of Archay upon ye.
How are you?
See, the fun thing is Methridel is still going at roughly base speed. We can boost run past. Alright, so now we're also going to go ahead and switch over to our Ring of Shadows. That'll
You have my ear, citizen. Fight well.
also going to take, well, do we need to take off the Helm of Orien Bearclaw? It helps our agility, so I honestly don't think we need to. Sounded like she got in before us. That might be because we took the long way around. Ooh. Gotcha. Yeah, she can get it, and you could take it off her. It's just whoever gets it back to him first. Like I said, I don't know why I just re-equipped all that. We are going to start working on the raiment, so I think I'm still going to keep the Helm of Orien Bearclaw, but the Ring of Shadows will be useful.
Hail, good citizen. How?
But oh, so there are some new things to announce. Of course, over on Twitter and on Blue Sky, if anyone hasn't seen, I was just going over and checking because the artwork.
Pardon me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help.
I will check that in a second because this is something new. I don't remember this. So over there on Twitch and Blue Sky, which of course you can just pull those exclamation point, or not Twitch, Twitter. You can do exclamation point Twitter and exclamation point Blue Sky, and the links to those will come up. Over there, I have shown off the new artwork that I had won in a little giveaway from VTuber Zombie Pandemic. It is a chibi art of Raviel and Zombie together, and it's great. I love it. The artist, great. They did great with it. I will never not say that with art. It looks fantastic. Next thing, I had hinted a couple streams back that there was going to be a collab between myself and Miss Zombie Pandemic. Well, we have finally set for when that is going to be. We are going to have the collab on Friday the 16th of May. Now, I normally start around 5 p.m. for my streams, so I don't know if we're going to play something before or me and Zombie and I haven't talked about that much. We did just at least get the date hammered out. So that day we'll be playing. We won't be playing Oblivion if I'm still playing it, which I might be, honestly, with how much I play it. We will be playing Viscera Cleanup Detail on that Friday, and I actually can't wait for that. So let's see who
Where are
this
my
person.
manners? I'm Rolsa Norvalo. My husband Gillen has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him. Normally, I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please, forgive my audacity.
You're fine.
Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case, he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit. He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost You're to meet him at Sirador's house, which is located in the temple. That's all he told me. Thank you.
Order of the Virtuous Blood. Huh. I remember the Order of
What
the...
is it, citizen?
Like, there's the
Maybe he
Thorn...
lives in the Elven Gardens district.
It's like there's the Thorn, there's a few others.
Yes. Congratulations! You have returned. You now owe your loyalty to our guildmaster.
The three
First,
rules.
never steal from another member of the guild.
Fair.
Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary.
Fair.
Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront.
Fair. Okay, so let's do jobs.
We're thieves, not masons or scribes. Look, you're on your own as a thief. Go find a likely-looking house. Case the joint to see when the owner is gone. When he leaves, you break in and steal. However, you will find that you can only sell stolen property to one. Well, sometimes the guild gets a special commission. You know, guaranteed pay to acquire certain items for special clients.
Fair enough.
You should check in with your doyen every once in a while to see if there are any commission. You need more experience before I can use you on a commission job. When you've contributed enough to the guild coffers...
Alright.
Shadow hide you.
So now we have to do independent thievery. Now, this is where it gets kind of weird with this quest line, if I remember correctly. Yeah, basically, Ongar... It doesn't tell you where Ongar is. Truthfully. But if you want to know, Ongar... Well, it does, but it doesn't tell you right off the gate. You kind of have to hit the map first. Ongar's up here in Bruma. So, we're going to hit... We're going to hit as far away as we can. So we're going to hit Castle Leowin first. Yes, we're stealing from the nobility. If anyone thought I wasn't going to do this, you have very drastic ideas of... You have no idea how far I will just...
You've got some nimble fingers.
I love how he just said nimble fingers, and it's like, yep. And that is why we are going to be stealing from... Oh, hi, Mazoka. Good lord, Mazoka is decked out in... That is all Daedric. Okay. Wasn't expecting that off rip. I forgot about Mazoga being here. Let's see, that's the dungeon. We don't expect anything in there.
Look at the muscles on you.
See, the problem is with sneak, I'm not that good at sneak, so that's why I'm just kind of walking around. I'm still only a 51. But how's everyone's Tuesday going? Ah. Right. Now it's all about finding stuff that's worth money. Silver goblets are worth a little. Now at this point you have to make sure that you're not... See, no bounty. Have a little bit of infamy on me. That'll shut that. Let's get into the secret room. How much weight do I have? basement you're allowed into, for the most part. You can still get caught, so you gotta kind of watch where you're at. And the main way is to just kind of keep a tab on your bounty page. That should get us a hefty little sum.
How goes it?
Pretty good. Pretty good, guards.
Tidings it.
The fact that the Countess was outside was just that was a I don't know if I should have been scared for a second there or just surprised.
Well met.
Hello. I was at Olaf's earlier. I ran.
Alright, so we go to Olaf's, and that's where Ongar is right now.
It's you. I see you up. You got some hot property. I think I can move this item for you at that.
And if you notice, he is giving us basically
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
best deals on a lot of these items. It's because of Mercantile already being as good as it is.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
Of course, he does have some excess stuff. We could buy steel arrows, lockpicks.
I'm glad. Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Cor. Shadow hide you.
So now we can go see Armand, because we've fenced 50 gold. Technically, we fenced about 500, so we should be able to do the next couple of quests.
Hello there.
Poor Anna.
Seems her boyfriend, Jorunda, has stolen some gold from her and...
I don't think my armor is supposed to be...
Looks like you're handy with a blade.
I am certainly handy with a blade. It is my strongest weapon after all. Alright, so now we head off to Armand. Because Independent Thievery has gained us enough for a special mission. Of course, we are going to have to talk to Armand. Normally, I would say you talk to him at night, but you can just find Armand out and about.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the check.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
But I think you also do have to kind of talk to him at night. So, we'll talk to him at night.
I'm glad you stopped by. The Gray Fox has asked me to take care of a problem. I'm putting you on it.
All right, what's up?
Hieronymus Lex actually collected taxes from everyone living here on the waterfront. Good. Find out where he's keeping the taxes and bring them to me. I'll also need the tax records of what each citizen paid so we... He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. I saw Irene Metric recently. She... Shadow hide you.
All right. So we need to, of course, get that.
Spare a coin for the...
Let's talk with Angus.
Me children will... Always glad to help. Good riddance to the blessings of Julianos upon you.
Angus has had a lot of our help. So, of course, Angus is going to help us. Now, as he said, no killing.
Speak.
No. Alright, South Watchtower. We're allowed in at the base. Ooh.
I'm your relief.
Good. I'm hungry.
Now to hope he's not in his barracks. Or if he is... Everything's just close enough. Let's go ahead and Nernroot in here.
It's time for you to...
Yep. It's time for you to leave. Yup, it certainly is time for me to leave. It is time for me to walk my happy butt out. I think at least for a bit, I'm going to unequip everything. Except my Greater Amulet of Interrogation, my helm, my rings, the raiment. Because as a thief, I think this just looks better. Yeah, I know they could just clearly see the clearly see through the shimmer. See, that Nernroot right there would have helped. Not have to go around this thing. And the only reason I did go around the lake as far as I did with the Nernroot quest, I had excess. And he will buy, every 10 he'll buy excess from you.
Have you recovered those?
Yes, here they are.
Ah, the Gray Fox. Can you believe that fool even bothered to collect this pulp? I think it's time to promote you to foot.
I'm already a footpad. So,
Shadow hide you.
Now
Good to see you again.
100 gold.
The guild has received a request to obtain a unique statuette. It is a bust of Lafasa Indaris, the recently slain Countess of Cheydinhal. You will be paid a modest sum. Do you want this job?
Of course I do. I'll take it.
Excellent. Bring it back to me once you have it. Shadow hide you.
Alright, so we need the Elven Maiden. The bust of Lethasa. So of course we can't look we can look like a thief. We just can't, you know, walk in with a ring of shadow on though. Let's take the ring of shadow off. Well, we can, but it'd be best if we didn't. Now we need to basically find one of the beggars around Cheydinhal. And I think that's
By
where...
the 9 divines, you're the grand champion.
I think that's what it's pointing us to right now. It is. Luckless Lucina.
I'm saving.
I'm listening.
I'll take. What a thoughtful gift. Count Indaris recently commissioned a bust of Lethasa. They say the elves carved it. He put it near her tomb in the chapel undercroft. He also posted a guard so that her tomb wouldn't be disturbed. Used to be anyone could visit her, but now it's off limits to the public. There's a rumor going around that the blessings of Julianos upon you.
Stand clear.
I am standing clear. I just ran past you. Alright. So now we're going to put on the ring. So we're cloaked in shadow. Alright. And out of there we go. I will say, finding that Ring of Shadows when we did has been nothing but amazing. And the base Ring of Feather we have, I would love to upgrade it. Actually, we can upgrade it. The only things we're going to need are a pretty good soul gem and a ring that doesn't have anything on it. Because, well, this is a basic ring. Alright. Before we go back to Armand, let's try to see if we can scrounge up. I say scrounge because we're going to have to go get something I haven't gotten yet.
About alteration?
We kind of need the second set of candles for the Mystic Emporium. And while we're at it, we might as well just finish off the Mystic Emporium.
Good to see. I hope I can help.
Oh, you can,
Can I
Arlenway.
interest you in some of my wares?
First off, we're going to need the alchemy lab and the library area for the
I
frost
let that
crag.
go too cheaply.
Alright, grand soul gems with grand in them.
I let that go too cheaply.
Perfect. And a second set of mage
You
tallow
drive a hard
candles.
bargain.
You drive not. Oh, and perfect. A jade topaz ring.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. Come back and see me. Goodbye.
Alright, Frostcrag Spire now officially has all of its upgrades. Now, before we go back to Armand, we're going to go try to see if we can work up a better ring than the base Ring of Feather. Because basically a ring of backpack would be nice. Oh, that is horrifying how that works sometimes. Alright, take off the Helm of Orien Barclaw for just a little bit. That Ring of Shadows. Oh, it's still... Oh, it's half working on the armor still. Wait a minute. There. I think that'll fix it. I think it's the combination of the glow from the armor connecting up with the glow from everything else. But now we have the library area down here. And upstairs there'll now be an alchemy area. And the second set of mage tallow go here. Alright, so before we continue, we're gonna go up to the living area so we can drop off all of the stuff for... This is now the fully upgraded area for alchemy, which is where you get the alchemical brilliance effect. It's actually, I would say, why you would use this area more so for alchemical. But, alright. There's all of Frostcrag's stuff put away. Now we're going to go back down and we'll start trying to, like I said, enchant. I don't know how enchanting works in this game. I've never used it. But based on my knowledge from Skyrim, I'm assuming ring, okay, grand soul gem. Let's go for feather. Okay, so that's a 50-point buff. Okay, okay. If I remember, let me go looking. Base ring of feather was a 25-point buff. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that, and a feather enchant. And that is going to be... we're just going to call this Backpack 1.0. Because there's probably a way to make it... So now we have Backpack 1.0. Basic ring that actually, I think... Yeah, it's actually better than Mind and Body now. Even though Mind and Body does reflect. So we have Backpack and Mind and Body ring. Now I'm curious. If I were to... Okay, we need another ring. If I can get another ring, I want to test if... Do we perhaps have another ring? Oh, there's a jewelry box right here. Oh! I didn't remember that we had the Pentamagic loop. Wait. Is this not a... I feel like Pentamagic loop is not a, one of those ones that you can buff over time. Either that or it's because I got into this house so quickly. I'm never certain on that. Let's check down in the... 'cause I don't think there's any up here. Yeah, we'll check down in the vault real quick. See if there's a ring, maybe. Of course, there's all the syrup. There's all the wine. Apparently there is a way to use paintbrushes still. Ooh, repair hammer. Yoink. Oh, yeah, I should probably see... Forgot. Quest line that kind of doesn't use... I was more so wanting to see... I don't think you can multi-enchant. To get something like the Mind and Body Ring, but... I also realized that this is a Frost Astronax hand. But yeah, we now have a better ring. We'll actually go upstairs and drop off our base ring of feather. If we ever get something better than it, we'll drop off backpack 1.0. But until then, yeah, we'll use backpack 1.0. Oh yeah, this Daedric dagger needs either sold or, well, no, the Blade of Woe is not up to what I need yet. I would need to go through the Dark Brotherhood quest line for that. I was thinking about it like, maybe. Alright. But yeah, we've also hit, with level 25, we've hit the theoretical limit of the leveling curve for everything in the game. Items, at least, I think. I'm not sure. They changed how the leveling curve, like the leveling structure worked. Apparently a lot of people are...
Tell me where Armand Kristoff is hiding.
No, I cannot. Actually, shouldn't there be a Black Horse Courier around here?
One copy of the Black Horse Courier coming up.
That's the poor burdened by the taxes. Metherdell. Get over here, we're...
Thank goodness I found you. I assume you know that Hieronymus Lex has issued an arrest warrant for Armand Kristoff.
Yes.
He is in hiding. Armand is accused of stealing the bust of Lathasa Indaris. There never was a client that commissioned the guild to steal Lathasa's bust. Armand used you to flush out an informant that infiltrated the guild.
Oh, I also just noticed, I think this is a new voice actress for this. Hold on. Let me, Methridel talking about Lathasa bust. Videos. No, I need the original, like... I was hoping there'd be people, I know... Here we go. Found the original quest.
You're going to pin the theft of the bust on Lavrina.
Yeah, no, this is completely a different voice act. This is a new... I had heard that they had done some re-records of lines, so this must be one of the re-records. Is Methridil's lines? Okay, that's fine.
Mivrina Arano. Now Armand needs your help to neutralize her. You are going to pin the theft of the bust on Mivrina. She lives in the waterfront. Plant the bust in her cupboard. Make sure he probably won't believe you, so you may have to persuade him. Hopefully, he will at least go and check it out.
Sounds good.
Shadow hide you.
Shadow hide you. Alright. I love that I can just run.
Can you tell me where Armand Kristoff is?
Nope. Inventory. Ring of Shadows. Now we have to tell Lex.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation? We'll see. Well, how nice. See? Thank you. See? That will get you something. You know where the bust is hidden? Are you sure? That can't be right. She's she doesn't seem to be the type. I don't believe you, but I'll have to check it out anyway. If you are right, there will be hell to pay. You will have to come along.
I do like his armor. And I love the fact... I think that's a silver greatsword on his back. The guards are just trying to run around and be like, have you seen Armand?
This citizen is
What are
accusing
you
you
doing?
of stealing the bust of Lathasa from Cheydinhall. I even found the bust in your cabinet. What do you have to say?
Fool. You've just exposed me to the Thieves Guild. That citizen is actually the guild member that was hired to do the theft.
Regrettably, I have no further use for you. If what I heard is true, you are the thief. If what you say is true, the Grey Fox knows you are my informant. Either way, it's over. You didn't really think I'd trust the likes of you for very long.
But I've been loyal to you. I've reported everything that Armand has done. You can't just toss me aside like a soiled cloth.
Yes, again.
Yes, I can. You are under arrest for the theft of the bust of Lathasa Doris, Countess of Cheydinhall. Come with me. This is a restricted area, citizen.
Not my house, so leaving now.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
By leaving the waterfront district. Alright, we're gonna just sit here for 8 hours. Armand.
With your help, I know I used you in this matter with the Lathasa's bust, but here's the reward you were promised. I'm also promoting you to the guild rank of Bandit, which will let you use Darji of Leowin as your fen.
Oh, great.
Sadly, I don't have anything for you. You can find her at the Lonely Shadow hide you.
So now I have to go talk with Skriva about Adarji's heirloom. Believe he said Bravil? Or did he say Leowin? The weird thing is, this outfit is basically a Dark Brotherhood outfit. It's not a Thieves Guild outfit, but it works really well as Thieves Guild. Like, if you notice, I didn't even note that I had went completely past. Scriva. Alright, let's wait about 7 hours, get Scriva out of her house. Or at least let her, you know, let me in.
How goes it?
I will say, now that I've boosted my speed and everything like this is...
The blessing of the... Ah, you are the new thief. I am your new doyen. I have a special request from the widow of a former fence in Leowin. As your new doyen, I'm asking you to help her.
Sure.
A street scavenger made off with a ring that the widow Adarji values highly. She is offering a reward. The guild frowns on freelance thieves. Are you willing to go? This is good. Go to... Good hunting.
And I love that since the Thieves Guild is meant to be, like, actual Thieves Guild in this game, I will say it, Skyrim's Thieves Guild is more of a haphazard Thieves Guild, whereas this game's Thieves Guild is a proper Thieves Guild. Like, you will get smacked for, you will get punished if you break the tenant. It's similar to, I think when we first did one of the quests for Fighters Guild, I accidentally hit one of the guys. Yeah, nah, they'll just smack you for that one. And be like, nope.
I can eat for a day with a single... Please, go on.
What a thoughtful gift.
She lives on the west side of town. She's fond of the blessings of the shadow upon ye.
Blessings of the shadow upon ye.
It looks feeble to this one.
Hello. The Grey Fox. How do you do?
Why does the prey approach? Yes, a filthy Argonian stole my precious ring. It was a gift from my mate. It has the stupid lizard hunts with the name Amusai. Find him. Stupid guild rules. He's only an Argonian. He's less than... Swift hunting.
I love that. Make him at least suffer, since you have to spare him. Alright. So now we go straight back to the guy that...
My children will thank... The poor bugger was arrested. Seems he tried to swindle. It's common knowledge that the jailers can be bribed to a... Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
It's funny because Leowin was the first hall I thieved from, and I got everything I needed to get to this quest.
Yes.
And I think then some. So
not supposed to... Yeah, we got him here. Argonians aren't allowed visitors. Amusai, you say? I thought you wanted to see Amuday. He's off limits. Amusai, though, is just... I have to get back to work now.
Sad part is, if it wasn't a Thieves Guild quest, I could actually just, you know, off him pretty easily.
Ah, the Thieves Guilds. What do you want? The Thieves Guild refused to take me, so I came here. I went to the Imperial City in hopes of joining them. Why should I tell you where it is? Here I sit. You do that for me? Maybe you guild types are... Sunlit freedom. Yes, that showed me an inscription on the inside to Alicia. That had to be the Countess of Leowin. Well, I figured I would ransom it back to the Countess. Except, she tricked the Countess rarely leaves the castle. I owe you a debt of gratitude.
You're not supposed to... I don't think it would be We'll see. How nice. Well, isn't... See, That'll get you... See, was that hard? That'll get you something. The Countess is very happy to have her ring back. I don't think she's taken it off for days. If you want to hear the whole story, talk to Ladara.
Ladara, thank you.
I have to get back to work now.
Yep, and you'll probably take out MSI. MSA. Normally he runs past him, but... Or he walks past him, but...
I am Ladora Mothril, Lady Leowin's chap. I assist her ladyship so that her enlightened policies might... Please, go on.
Oh, you're already at 95. That's great.
Countess Caro is so relieved to have the ring back. Well, not all the time. I mean, she puts it in her jewelry box for baths. Morning, she's at the town chapel. At the castle, she hosts the evening meal at 8. She retires sometime after 11. She travels to Coral on the Ides of every month. Don't even try. I think I hear Milady calling.
So now, this is where we go into Ring of Shadows mode and into the basement. I had remembered that this was something we did, but I didn't remember when. No, apparently GTA 6 had a second trailer sometime recently. Always, like I've always said, always backup saves. Save on save on save. Alright, looks like that NPC got out of here, so... Secret room. Secret room, aka where I gained all my money. Alright. Let's go ahead and crank this open. We're gonna leave it open until we can get... So the only issue we have is we can't wait while trespassing. So we gotta find like the sweet spot of where we can wait at. Like, we can wait. We can physically just wait. But it would be smarter. It would be smarter if we could wait it out. Because we're going to have to walk there anyways, so giving us a little bit of leeway room. Ugh, now I could just imagine if they decided to make this, like this game, a VR, or make it similar to like Repo, where you have to be quiet. Good lord.
It's all over, lawbreaker. The spree is at an end. I'll take. Here's the procedure.
Okay. So we're gonna load, of course. Because we have autosaves and a save from before. Unchallenged, whatever your name is. Possible ban evasion. Ban. Move down here so we're not direct line of sight. I thought it said around midnight. Maybe it's closer to... Wait, is it Ides of March? No, okay, it's not an Ides of the month. maybe they've changed her schedule? Alright, so... Hmm. So apparently she also is, unless they switched it in the new one, she's no longer essential after a Darji's heirloom is complete. It says before she goes to bed at midnight. Also, there apparently she's part of the Sanguine quest. But yeah, it says she goes to bed at midnight, so where is she? Hmm. Hmm. Ooh, I think I just almost saw a guard. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, in order to fix this, go all the way back through this. And we'll try a different night. That she's not traveling, I should say. Because yeah, no one has seen me do anything. So bounty is still 0. So we're gonna take it back to midnight. Maybe I'm thinking the pathfinding on some of the AI in this game is a bit wonkier than it used to be. Because it feels like they're getting stuck on things they shouldn't. Alright, so the Countess should be going to bed about now. She just laid down. we close up every secret passage we have. Okay. I was checking. See if anything had respawned. I don't know if thievery counts as non-respawnable. Alright. Now, of course, we do our usual, take everything off. Put only our gear back on. Run past all the guards. Yeah, a lot of Oblivion is using the wait function.
Why does the hunter have this? Amusai tried to sell it to Alicia Carroll? Ah, stupid lizard. Adarji used his ring much more wisely. I use it to collect and sell information. That ring can be used to read private messages the Count writes. Get me that ring. Steal it from Alicia Caro if necessary. Does the hunter? My ring. Is that slimy Argonian dead? You have earned the reward. The Thieves Guild. Swift hunting.
Technically, we weren't as evil on Amosai as we could have been, but that's because, honestly, being horrible to him's not gonna do anything. Mainly, it's just annoying.
Who will help an old beggar?
Now let's go to Skriva in her house.
You have returned? Good work. You are truly an app. I am promoting you to Proud.
We're already up to Prowler.
I have a small problem that you may be able to help with. That buffoon, Hieronymus Lex, has invaded the Imperial City waterfront. Imperial watch guards from all over the city prowl the streets.
Ooh.
Hieronymus Lex has vowed not to leave until the Grey Fox is in custody. The Fox is safe, but the Thieves Guild cannot do business like this. The poor of the waterfront are kindred to the Grey Fox and will not betray him. Many guild members could be jailed. Find Methridil in the Imperial... I heard Eta Rhaenus talking about the geography of Shadowhide the Hunter.
So, it's funny, because Independent Thievery, you had to get up to 300 gold to get this next quest. As you see, I've gotten 300. Reminder, I got up to 500 before. So we're probably going to zoom all the way up. Alright, we're going to go to the Market District to get our information.
For a single coin. I'm only... Tell me more. Well, isn't that sweet of you? She is hiding in Denari Amnes's house over in the Talos Plaza district. Blessings of Anu upon ye.
Who's Anu? Hold on. That's a new one. Elder Scrolls Anu. Anu. Okay. Also known as Anu the Everything, is one of the two primordial concepts that existed before Arbus and the Void. Anu is equal and opposite force to his counterpart, most commonly called Padome, and is often considered to exist within all things and personifies order, stasis, and light. Okay. I'd heard of Padome because it's the Padomaic, like they have the Padomaic religion, but I hadn't heard of Anu. Maybe there's an Anumaic religion? Not sure. Or Numic? Yeah, even without running, I am pretty quick. That's what getting that speed up to 100 gets you.
Well met.
Sure, if I'd have just came to this district first, I probably would have
We
instantly...
need more pressure on Lex. He's a stubborn fetcher. It's good to see you.
Methridel.
These are foul times for us. Armand is under house arrest again. Our business in the war. We need to get Hieronymus Lex to lift his siege.
What's the plan?
You and 4 other operatives will stage high-profile thefts, all at the same time. Hopefully, that will force Lex to reassign the Watchmen. Your target is the Arcane University. We've had our eye on Hormir's staff for some time, but have been waiting for the wizards to be... This is the...
Well, sure, I'll help.
I knew the Grey Fox could count on you. The staff is it. Take this note. Leave it in his nightstand. Shadow hide you.
The funny thing is, there are still more...
Spare a coin for the infirm?
Just
You have my ear.
Discount spells?
Discount spells. I just assumed.
So of course it says to go to the Arcane University. We're gonna hit the Market District real quick because we need to find the we need to hit the Black Horse Courier, get some information because we're missing a few of those.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Ah, there he is.
Yep. Sorry? Only
What?
you two.
The most recent of the Black Horse Courier I have has to deal with the poor burdened by the taxes. I've done 2 entire quest lines since then, or 2 entire quests since then. Do I not get newer ones?
Hail. Well met. What's going on with you? I saw a map. Rajirab greets you. His brothers are Hasiri and Orjabi. The Black Horse. You too. The Black Horse Courier. Brothers Orjabi and Rajirab. Here, have a copy. It's free. Always.
Night Mother rituals.
We operate You too.
Maybe the Black Horse Courier doesn't hit around as often anymore. Because I thought it was after every major Thieves Guild quest. But then again, I've been in the Imperial City most of the same day, if not within span of a day or two. Alright. So, this you want to do before, usually before. Alright, so we're still gonna pop the Ring of Shadows. Just kind of sit here for a second. That'll put it to 1 in the morning. We'll probably push 1 more hour just to kind of make sure he's asleep. Because it said between 1 and 7.
I think you should leave.
Nope. We're gonna drop 2 more hours and hope he's asleep. Still not asleep. Did it not say between 1 and 7? Did it say between 5 and 7? He's still awake. Alright, do the thing we did last time. Full 24 hours, but we're going to lift about an hour off of it. I think he was heading for his bed right as I came through the portal, so it immediately stopped and just triggered him looking at me. So he just keeps standing there. Okay. Oh. That's mainly... Okay, so there was just another NPC that was being a pain in the rear.
You have my ear, citizen. What is it, citizen?
We need more pressure on Lex. I'm glad you have the ice. Excellent. Yours is the last item on the list. Good question. I want you to spy on him. Sooner or later, they will order him to return the guards.
Samuel Bandian used to be a wild one.
He's a
Shadow
stubborn
Highfield.
fetcher.
Alright, so now I have to go watch I have to go watch Lex. Well, we know where Lex is. He's in the waterfront.
I have an arrest warrant for the Grey Fox. Do you know where he is?
Nope.
No sign of the Grey Fox is hiding nearby. What do you know about it? The Grey Fox is hiding nearby. What do you know about it? The mages send a foul Daedra to deliver a simple note when an honest footman would have done. How typical. All right, men. We've been ordered back to our posts. I smell the dirty hand of the Grey Fox behind this.
Oh, I find it funny. The Arcane University just said, you took guards from patrolling our area, and now something of great importance got stolen. You better put it right. So they sent, and they also sent a Daedra to give the message. They said, all right, we're going to make sure you understand us. Daedra. Snapped a finger and went, yep.
My pleasure, really. Good. I'm glad you're... He's been ordered to evacuate the waterfront. I have one last task for you. However, the wizards are not to be... They would have no qualms about killing you one... Instead, I want you to put Frormir's ice staff into Ontis Vannin's safe chest. He keeps one in his home. Ontis is a greedy bastard, aren't you? I like that in a thief. You'll have to see Skriva about... Shadow hide you.
Alright, so now we take the staff, we put it back, or we put it in a new location. Like I said, Ontis Varen might have been the guy that kept telling me to get out of the middle area. He's probably sitting there going, I saw a shimmer go by. No, it's not me. The Dark Elf. Shimmer. Oh. Yeah, that is a weird chameleon effect. Like, we're gonna just take off all our gear to fix that. I don't know why it does that, where, if you teleport, it'll just be like, aha. Oop. I did not mean to knock over your thing.
Hieronymus Lex has left the waterfront? Well done. Methredel, I am promoting you to Cat Burglar, which means you can use Lucy.
Alright, so...
Shadow. To hide the hunt.
So I do have a next quest from Skriva at 400.
You are a welcome. I have need of a very special book. The Lost Histories of Tamriel. The cat burglar Theranos was sent hunting in Skingrad for this book. However, Theranos has not been seen since. The Grey Fox himself helped Theranos bring back this book. If Theranos is unwilling or... That is good. Shadow, hide the hunter.
The worst part is, depending on how high you get in the organization, depends on the more that you can, the more you're liable to get, yes, you're caught in jail. give up your cohorts, no. Give up your cohorts, no. Eventually they break you and you just give up, like, if you're one away from being guildmaster, essentially, you're your own doyen. It's like, yeah, that's
Please
rough.
be generous. Tell me more. I'll take that, and thank you very much.
Yeah, you're lying about that max disposition.
Here's what I know. Theranos was drinking in the Two Sisters Lodge. Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters.
And of course.
Blessings of Mystara.
Oh, Mystara. Okay, so that's a fun one. Mystara is actually not in. If I'm remembering, the tidbit of lore is like Mystara is not a Elder Scrolls thing. That's a D&D thing. So you just kind of have a D&D god getting name dropped while you're here. Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow this rainbow. Wee. Oh, I just thought of that. So one of the weapons in the Sheogorath's realm, I think, is a leveled weapon. The one that I think it's like Dawnfang, Duskfang. I think it's a leveled weapon because I have played that DLC and gotten a weak version before.
Visitors ain't...
No, but it will earn you 2 years in... I heard that some grow young...
Bye.
I love that. Looks at him. What about 50 gold? What about 2 years in the county? 2 years in the jail. Fair enough. Know anybody looking for work? Or looking for some workers? Shrum Grow is looking for some workers. I love that little just slide off a rock. Whoo. I just did. And it still went into perfect running.
Hello.
Have pity on an old
Copious. Ah, he's at the copious coin purse. Ooh. Here he is.
Sorry, you want me? I need someone to slop food to the prison. I'm having trouble hiring these days. You will? I mean, good. The jail guards in the dungeon will get back to work.
Awesome. So, that's also the guy you buy the house in Skingrad from. I will say this now. As much as I love all of the houses in this game,
have pity on an old...
if I remember correctly, I think Skingrad was the one I liked.
Have mercy.
Anvil's has a quest tied to it, which I think is it's haunted. Bruma...
Out of the way, slop drudge.
I want to say Bruma is like... It's not that good of a house. The Imperial Cities is in the waterfront district, which I've always loved it, but because it's a cheap house, but you don't necessarily need it. Trying to think what else there is. I don't remember Chadenhalls and I don't remember Chadenhalls and Corals that much. Same with Leowyn and Bravils. Skingrad's I remember because it's a 2-story building. It's a 2-story like apartment type building, but it's all yours. It's weird.
Out of... What are you... They ought to just give you guys a key, but no.
Well, then unlock a door. Give me the key. Thank you. Slop
you
Drudge.
must be the new Slop Drudge. Are you here to rep? Just unlock the door. A couple of You mean the thief? He was in the big cell with the... Every few days she comes for what this was, Theranos. I don't know. She took the Argonian less than... Don't let the guards catch you.
Oh yeah, she does attack you, so... I do remember this. She does attack. So, fair game for this. Well, this. We're gonna go with Dagger. Let's use our Ring of Shadows to get as close as we can.
What's that? Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows. Making me chill.
Yeah, nah. I said forget the dagger. We're just gonna use magic. Vampire and had an ebony dagger on her.
We need to get to... Filthy vampire. She took my cellmate Theranos a few days ago. Theranos? How did you know about him? No, but he did give me a message about a treasure to deliver to the... After the first time Theranos was taken by the Pale, get me out of the castle. If that's Theranos' treasure, I know where it is. But I'm not telling you any... As soon as we are out of sight of the castle's main... Let's go.
So now we have the issue of actually getting him out. I think usually if we get to the county hall...
Well met. But escape! They say syndicates of wizards. Escaping prisoner! It's all over, lawbreaker! Then pay with
Woof! I think it's pulling him with me. I'm gonna say, now is not the time to be crouch walking.
Anything for my sake.
Tell me about the book
he
now.
Told me to give this message to... Look under the bush near the well, behind Rastarel's house. A safe journey.
Well, it's...
Can't you settle this peacefully?
I was trying to... There's supposed to be a way to, like, give up. But it's looking like... Oh! Wow. Ooh.
You should have paid the fine.
I probably should have. Honestly, I'm used to the old Oblivion way, which is... I think he can slip out that through the castle pretty easily. So I think they just... They see you easier now. Oh, if you think I am not...
Look out!
Who? Nope, not heading that way. Pretty sure that was an Imperial City Guard. I ran pretty hard to get away from Skingrad. We will have to go straight to Bravel and hope they don't immediately grab us. Though the book was just on the ground, so it wasn't stolen, at least. Alright, we are going to have to pay off our fines, though. But we didn't kill anybody. We just ran.
You have found Theranis?
Theranis, no, the book, yes.
Theranis is dead? I grieve for him. You have earned the... The hunter can pay his fines to the guards, serve his time, or pay this one half, and they will all go away.
I'll pay off my fines.
It will be done. I will...
20 gold to get rid of all...
Shadowhide the hunter.
To get rid of all of that? Yeah, nah. I'm fine with that. Wow, I got hit a few times in the back, it seems. Because my armor took some dings.
The esteemed cat, Shadowhide the hunter.
I did notice that that didn't put me up.
The esteemed... Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all. The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter. Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates. The Grey Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild. The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive. We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood. For reasons unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular. While Lex is a problem for the Guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox. You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into Darrahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter. That is good. Remember, Shadow hide the hunter.
There we go. Independent Thievery updated again. So, we have now done enough with 500 gold to hit this quest. Okay then. One second while I checking a message. Could have swore. Yes. Okay. Was double checking something at the double checking something right after. Okay, so let's get us a little bit of information.
I could take your time. How nice. It's just what... To be honest, I couldn't give you directions. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. Blessings of the shadow upon ye. Tidings, citizen.
I love Anvil because it's got one of my two, like, it's got my third favorite house of the non-freebies. Or, well, it's got my tied for second one, because the other one is, the other one tied for second is Skingrad's. My first favorite is always the waterfront, although it is mainly due to it being a cheap house. And very easy to, get everything for it. And there's not much to the house. Anvil's also one of those just great cities. Hello, Orin.
You must be the cat burglar.
Yes, the cat burglar wearing Dark Brotherhood armor. Eyes glow like glitched out textures. And wearing a weird helmet.
I see you work with the... Looking for the steward, are you? Her office is at... You can find her in the audience chamber in the mornings. She dines with the Countess from evening's 8th bell until midnight. Shadow hide you.
Now, as per usual, we drop on the Ring of Shadows. So they said from 8th bell to midnight. So I wonder where she's at. I wonder where Dara Hill's at 3 a.m. I like the idea, just a guard nearby hears all that. It sounds like not my problem. Yeah, I don't know why the eyes seem to have like a weird. It feels like the texture is like weird on them. Yeah, they look like. Maybe it's because of the backpack 1.0 and they're magic infused or something. Only thing I could think of. Alright, so. Just head straight back to the main gate, because it's just going to be easier. Go straight back to
Have mercy. Please be generous. Well, only because I like you. Look for a blessings of the shadow upon you.
Blessings of the shadow upon you. Alright, the Master Forger.
What do you... Do I know? Please, go on. Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest rank, and of course I will expect...
So now at this point, give him a full day's time. He said a full day. Alright. Lean against the wall and let him work. Or just sit on the steps and let him work.
Don't interrupt me. You're Do you have my fee? Here is the new list of candidates.
It's a good thing that I've gained so much money over my time. That 500 gold just seems like a little bit of a... It's a bit of a pittance. They are correct. Once you hit like 100,000 gold in Oblivion, you are basically living large. And I have about 150,000. Roughly around there. And it's like, Probably should have done that at night when they'd be asleep. Most of the there's guards on shift still, but most of the guards should be asleep around midnight. Just use the stamp real quick, walk, casually just walks out. Just nothing to see here. I know they did say, I think it's swimming actually does the best for athletics. Alright, so I'm going to assume she holds court from like 10 in the morning.
State, I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you... You have the Imperial Watch recommendation from my new guard captain?
Yes, I do.
Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darahil's cousin. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. You are dismissed.
Darahil?
I'm Darahil, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things different. She wants me to tip you. You add insult to injury. You cost my cousin a chance at that job. Take your money and get out of my sight. You'll regret this.
No, I won't. I find it hilarious because Darahil's like, yes, I'm just going to hold on to these until the Countess gives my cousin the job. And instead, we walk in with the forged version and go, Hieronymus Lex. She goes, I bet.
You have my ear, citizen.
Sounds good. Temple District. There he is.
You look familiar. Do I know, sir? I've been reassigned. This is outrageous. The Grey Fox had a hand in this. I know it. I am bound by duty and honor to obey this order. After all these years, he has finally won. Maybe fate will be kind and deliver him to me in Anvil. I'll leave at once for Anvil.
I don't even know why I was going through that passageway. Because if I remember, I think you have to go down to Skriva. Yeah, so just going straight to Bravil would be easier than doing that. Oh.
Look at the muscles on you.
Look at the speed on me.
Talk to Mars at
Hello.
the chapel. She seems sad to me.
I understand Mars wants to.
The esteemed. Well done, Hunter. Hieronymus, you are being promoted to Shadowfoot, and may now use Orn of Castle Anvil as your fence.
We've now hit Shadowfoot. Now the only issue is we've hit Independent Thievery's cap currently. We got through a good bit of the quests in that amount of time too. And I think with that, I am going to call it for the day. Now, give me a second. Don't go anywhere, anybody. I am going to check who to raid into on Twitter. Well, YouTube. Also, I forgot to say thank you to Zombie Pandemic for following. Welcome to the Vampire Army. So on and so forth. Yeah, I forgot the whole thing I normally do. Bleh. But okay, so we are going to raid out. Let me find someone suitable to raid into. YouTube, you are going to be left to your own devices after this, so just go do what you normally do. Let's go.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
A lot of people playing Oblivion Remastered. A lot of people playing it, I notice. Who to send to? Who to send to? Let's see. We will. You know what? I'll just send it to Lefty. Lefty was one that I'd found from one of Zombie's streams, and Lefty is playing. Looks like Vampire Survivors. So we're just gonna start up a raid going over to Lefty. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I will be back on Thursday with some more Oblivion. Until then, take care everyone.